Sometimes the reality of life makes it hard to accept what the future's holding for all of us. Higher force calling us, unexpected visits to the coroner. When tragedy, pain has befallen us, and as we getting older, you quickly realize that you have to be stronger than you ever been. Lifespan has to be longer. Too many people taking life for granted. Too much negativity.
What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Chef, the Talk of New York. Before I jump into anything, I got a little sad news that an LFC member, her grandfather had passed away, and we want to show condolences and everything else. And we're not going to change the vibe of the show. But when anyone loses someone close to them, you know, especially someone that we talk to, we just want to send our condolences and our prayers to the entire family. You know, just that's how we do things. We show love out here. So Crooked Smile, I know it's a hard thing to jump on after I just dropped that, but I know you've been working 2 jobs. You're up super early. What's going on, my brother? How are you?
Another day in paradise, man. I'm still alive, you know, a little tired, but you know, hey, gotta knock these podcasts out, gotta give the fans what they want, man.
Exactly. Listen, and the numbers we're getting from the LFC fans are pretty dope. So we definitely appreciate them and everything else. This one we're gonna do LFC 26 booty camp. I'm a booty guy. I like booty, so I was winning. You know what I mean? Like, so before you go, like an overall, what do you think of the entire show before we even touch it?
Overall, it was actually a decent show. I actually thought it was really good. I can't say decent. I thought it was actually really good. Past few shows, like I don't really, not much on 27, but 26 and 28 were definitely good shows in my opinion.
Okay.
And now, then, go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask you if you caught, and maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe, you know, obviously you have super hot women inside the ring and you're not listening to the commentators. I don't know if you caught that they said it a few times, a little bit of MMA, a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of clothing. And I was like, oh, shit, like, I'm with it.
Yeah, no, I thought they had it before or later on. I thought they switched it as a little MMA, a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of sexiness or something like that. But I guess it's a little bit of clothing. But, hey, either way, it works out. So
you got super hot women kicking each other's asses. You know, what else can you ask for?
Exactly.
Now, once again, I go into my trusty phone of notes because we take things serious here. And I know you wrote it down. You actually wrote it down.
I was going to say, Chef writes his stuff down, or he puts it in his phone. I do it as like the old-fashioned way, and I handwrite down. I actually literally went and bought a notebook and actually have a LFC personalized notebook to have my stats and everything down. You know, so you'll see me flip the paper here shortly. But
you know what? And the best part is I literally wrote these down. You know, it's my opinions on what I think or whatever. And I purposely left out the records, so I didn't put no records. And
to put down the records, yeah.
I'm horrible with the numbers. We already established that. I'm chopping everyone's numbers up. So I was like, I'll read what I read. You'll throw the numbers out there. You got your notes. I got my notes. Forget about it, you know?
Oh, by the way, shout out to the judges on this one. We had Trap Gambino and AA Austin Aries.
Okay, now what I will say is we interviewed Trap Gambino. Go to our channel, get some likes, shares, and all that. Austin Aries, you know what? I'm going to put this down real quick. I'm not an Austin Aries fan. Never have been. You know, it's nothing personal, nothing like that. You know, I'm just not a fan of his work. But what'd you think of his, you know, old man, I got a little boat sailor hat?
I didn't see there's anything wrong with it. But,
of course you did it. Of course you did it.
I don't know. Like, I wasn't even really paying attention that hard until like you mentioned it, and then I went back and looked at it. I was just like, all right, I can see what he's talking about, but Kyle, that's his fashion. Hey, let him live. Let him rock it.
You know what? Let's let him rock then. You want to get right into the show?
Let's get it.
All right. So your first match of the night You got Jessica Sekhmet Batiria. I hope I said that middle name, the nickname right. It sounded like that. Sekhmet. So I don't want to butcher no one's name, which we kind of always mess up people's names. But I just wrote all my notes as her name is Materia. She's a wrestler, her debut, and she's also a hometown, person. She's from Vegas. She goes up against Jenny the Bloody Valentine, who's a wrestler from Pittsburgh. Now we have seen, and we watched multiple LFCs, but in our order of what we're doing, we're just going to say we have seen some of her work, and Jenny Bloody Valentine has looked great to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. She's definitely not someone to mess with.
Yeah, facts. Now this one starts off a little weird though, because before, they do their walk-ins and everything else, the whole time before the announcer gets to introduce them in the cage, the Bacteria girl is just stalking, Bloody Valentine. Everywhere she is, she's behind her, and she's just talking crazy. And I was like, man, for a debut, you're feeling really extra out here. You're feeling yourself hard.
Oh.
Yeah, I was surprised with it. I was like, damn, she's doing her thing, but it is what it is. Match starts off. Bacteria gets a quick takedown. Bloody Valentine rolls over, tried for an armbar, and it was a good back and forth. Bacteria fights out, which was a nice little defensive show because a lot of the women they kind of stand up or ground or only defense, and Bacteria showed a little bit of everything. Bacteria slams Valentine to the canvas, and once again Valentine gets her into an armbar, but can't keep it locked in, which I really like the back and forth still. Valentine ends the round with a mean jab to the face of Bacteria. Now, I know they have a rule where you can't punch in the face. I know that's like a straight up rule. You cannot punch in the face. And she punched her so hard in the face that she walked over to her trainers. The rep just, what do I do? She just rocked her in the face. I'm going to go through this show, and I have a lot of issues with the ref in this show. A lot of issues with the ref. Well, no, I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? That round obviously over. Like I said, you get the quick jab to the face. Really stuns the hell out of her. Bloody Valentine starts off strong with the takedown in the second round. She mounts her and landing shots to Bacteria's body. She then applies a guillotine choke that was serious. When she kicked back and Bacteria tapped out, that's literally the second round is exactly that short stint. It was a guillotine choke, round 2, minute 58 seconds to Bloody Valentine. This fight, it was a defensive display to me. I thought that both women showed very good on defense. I do think Valentine looked way better because she kept going for submission holds and was getting them, just not locking them in, which showed the defense of Bacteria. But Bacteria outclassed, no question. You know what I mean? Valentine, obviously the veteran of the fight, and it really showed. While the interview leads up to Bloody Valentine snuffing Bacteria, I tried to listen to see what Bacteria had said. I couldn't get nothing. What did she say so crazy? Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear anything, but the way she was carrying herself and stuff like that, at the beginning and then throughout, after the post match and stuff. Obviously, you're a rookie on your debut, and Jenny's been there obviously for a couple matches already, so she's getting her feet wet. But you're on your debut, and you're pretty much being oh, this technically this is my house, this is my ring per se. You're gonna rub some people the wrong way, so.
She snuffed the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, I can see why Jenny got a little pissed off. So
now, round 1, who do you got? Round 2, obviously we know guillotine comes in, and after you tell me who you think wins round 1, your overall of the match, what do you think?
Overall, with the match, it was good. Great transitions and stuff like that. I would definitely give Jenny the round 1 with the takedowns and having control most of it. Defensive wise, obviously, I'll give it to Jessica because she did break free out of a lot of the submissions and stuff like that. Yeah. She definitely held her own and making sure she didn't get caught in anything too crazy. But yeah, Jenny definitely had control round one for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it, like I said, it showcased a lot. I like this fight. I thought it was a good start off. I just wanted to. I just felt like the women really didn't throw any punches in this one. Like I really feel like they really weren't trying to throw a lot of strikes. It was a lot of like grappling and everything else. And I don't always want to reference me being a street guy because I'm old already. You know, I'm a happy 40, but I want to see more of a stand up when you're in a cage. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I thought that was the only thing missing. I think both girls had a really good showing, but it is what it is. I'm going to go right to the next part of the night, which they introduced Holly the Lotus Mai, who at this point is now her first interim of, being the president. But, he was asking questions and he said something about, some of the girls want to do punches to the face and everything else. And she flat out said, she don't know how long she's going to have it. No long-term rule changes, and hell no to the punches to the face because these ladies do other work outside LFC. And I agree with it. And, first off, the interim, president has spoken. Ain't none of us hot chicks getting punched in the face what we do with other things out here. You know what I mean?
And I totally agree, because obviously some of these girls do modeling on the outside or they have, side jobs where they're like, actually working places.
Yeah.
And, obviously you don't want to show up to work, you got a black eye or you're cut open or something else like that.
Exactly.
Obviously, it would be beautiful.
Exactly. Now, the dope part about this whole segment was they got an award from YouTube for having over 100,000 subscribers. And that's big. Like, I don't, 100,000 subscribers. They got their award from YouTube. Congratulations to LFC because that's shit. We just started and we hoping for 100. You know what I mean? Like, we're coming up and anything after that, we're super excited about. So for them to get 100,000 subscribers, that's freaking amazing. Congratulations to LFC, because that's big. What do you think about 100,000 subscribers?
Crazy, man. Like you said, we're pushing for 100, and which had me thinking because I remember us talking about this the other day. After you brought it up, you knew I was gonna say something.
You like the plug?
I hate plugging it too. This is gonna suck for me, but if we can make it to 100 subs by the end of the next month, I will personally get on Skype with Chef, and I will do the one chip challenge. So it's technically where I'm going to be eating a chip that is made from that's got Carolina Reaper pepper on it, which is the hottest pepper in the world. And apparently this is supposed to be like the toughest challenge to do. And it's the hottest chip in the world. So I'm not a very big fan of hot stuff, but I feel like maybe some of you guys who don't like Crooked Smile would probably want to see me suffer. So, so why not do it at 100 subs? We can get 100 subscribers. I will get on the channel and I will do the one chip challenge. And yeah, you guys get to watch me suffer. I don't know how long it will be for me to be on the video, but at least
I think you're going to be hurt. I think you're going to be hurting real quick.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, I'm sure. I'll probably do it for like about 5-10 minutes, so on. So you can see, literally, you'll probably see me literally just start breaking down every probably minute. So you'll probably see me with like a gallon jug of milk or something, and then you'll see me again.
No. So listen, once again, congratulations to LFC. We'll go right into the next match. We have
1,000 subscribers that they had. I think the announcer mentioned it was 104 subscribers. 104,000 subscribers, I mean.
104. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Heard him say. So, even 100,000, still, congrats, guys.
No question. We had Jen the Real Deal Rep. She's a grappler. Vegas versus Terry Feisty Fist London, who's Muay Thai. Now here goes where I started having a little bit of beef with the ref.
Yeah, I wasn't very.
She did come in. You did see a knee brace, no question. You see her limping around and everything else, right? Feisty Fist disqualified because of the knee brace and injury to her knee. which I did write, good call by the ref. But somehow he gives the Real Deal the win on disqualifying her. Well, hold on. Like, I don't understand why she's disqualified. Like, shouldn't she have just been, like, unable to perform and it's not a disqualification because...
I don't even agree with the disqualification because the coach was saying she was cleared by the doctor.
Yeah, she got medically cleared.
So if being medically cleared, there should be no stoppage. Yeah, she's limping around, but hey, she's cleared by a doctor. She's in the cage to fight. So I totally agree with you. I was actually going to write that. I actually wrote down on the side, match never started, ? And I was just like, it makes no sense, like if she's cleared by a doctor and she's in the cage, I think it was an octagon. I'm not sure.
Right. Yep.
Then why not start? And obviously Jen was down for it, and obviously Terry was down to do it. So
yeah, it was Jen, the Real Deal rep. It was her debut, which I get, but I don't understand how she gets a win for a fight that never happened. It wasn't like something dirty or she had a foreign object or nothing like that. Like, the fight never happens, and somehow she gets disqualified. Like,
I didn't understand. Why would you get disqualified for not being able to compete?
Yeah, so I literally wrote down. I said this ref botched. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't understand his way of thinking, and then it made no sense because even the trainers, even of Jen the Real Deal reps, was like what happened? Like okay, and obviously she's excited she got the W. I mean, I would be excited too, but I mean, it was just horrible. I didn't understand it, and I kind of got lost with it. I was like, oh man, here we go.
And Jen even mentioned it. She's like, yeah, I got a victory, but she's like, I guess the next fight I'll earn my victory, but yeah, I don't know. There's not much you can talk about on this one except that the referee.
He messed that one up. Next fight we go into, we have Tomiko the Temptress Tajima. Did I say it right?
Ujima.
Boom, there you go. He said it right. Wrestler from Vegas. She's going against Shelly Aphrodite Da Silva, who I know her as Shelly Martinez, former LAX member from TNA Wrestling. To live and die in LAX, baby. That's what I'm going to say about that. So I do like both ladies, but I am definitely a little more biased to Shelly because of her work with Impact, and I'm a fan. But this starts off really good, and I did like this match. Shelly with a big takedown. Both ladies just throwing wild punches from the ground. No defense by any lady. Temptress lifts Shelly off the floor, which looked like it looked like she grabbed her up to do like a Samoan slam. Like, she literally lifted her up and puts her on her back. You know what I mean? And she starts walking around the ring for like maybe 30, 35 seconds out of a 3-minute match. A lot of it was on the floor, and they're just throwing punches and in the side. Like, none of them had a side control. They were just like squaring up with each other. And I was like, oh, she's going to wreck Shelly. You know what I mean? Like, she's got her up and she's going to slam her. And then she kind of like not fatigues at the end, but the bell rings and she kind of just like lets her like slide off her back. And that, to me, that was such a missed opportunity. You see, like, we seen Bella Inc. lift up Agatha Carter, literally lift her up from one side of the ring, run and slam her into like the turnbuckle.
Yeah. These
girls can slam each other. Like, why don't you do like the what's that called? It's like John Cena does it, but it has another name. Like, when you got him up, what's that?
Are you talking about from the knees, like a fireman's carry?
No, because she had her up in the air. You know how Cena has people on the back and he kind of like throws them off?
The attitude adjustment?
Yeah, but it has a different name. Like, I know other people have done it.
Gee, you're testing me early. I'm like,
you know what? The attitude adjustment. She should have attitude adjustment Shelly Martinez, or she should have just dropped back, did the Samoan drop like The Rock. You know what I mean? Like, to spin her around. It's not like she made her dizzy or nothing like that. It was a missed opportunity where it could have been such a deciding factor in the fight. Round two, Shelly comes off serious. She runs up, hits a spear takedown, controls the mounts. But once again, the ladies, she doesn't do any punches. Like, she just kind of like tackles her and they roll. Temptress with a beautiful arm takeover flip on Shelly, but was once again was unable to capitalize on it. Shelly had Temptress in 2 arm bars and a guillotine for the last 1 minute 21 seconds, and Temptress was all heart and never gave up. Now, this is the one thing I say, like, Temptress got to. I know we're still new to her, and she looks like she's getting more comfortable in the cage, but she has to be more aggressive at points, because a lot of times she has opportunities, she's not capitalizing it. At the end of the round, she did sit there and, she kind of got the side and she worked some punches, but there were so many opportunities for the Temptress to either get points from like striking or holding a guard or getting control in a mount and doing something. She kind of doesn't execute after her first plan. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Now, the end, it's a little weird for me for the third round, because I call it a double takedown because it looks like both women kind of fatigued and just went to the floor. Shelly controlling the side guard and shoots to her back. Temptress in a bad spot as Shelly closes in the clinch for the rear naked choke, and the ref decides to call it off to make them stand up again.
Yeah, no, that was an early stand up. I don't understand that. Yeah.
It was so early because, you know what? We're going to go into this. Let me just finish this, and then we'll go into the round. Temptress does get a takedown, and not sure what the position is called because it looked really weird. Like, I didn't understand her body posture to it. Right. Shelly rolls out.
Like a reverse cowgirl and stuff?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not sure what this is even doing. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to mention that name on the pod. I'm like, because I want to keep it professional, but I'm like, hey, the commentators called it.
Yeah.
I guess I can use saying cowgirl position. I'm like,
we try to respect the ladies or whatever, but if they say it, they say it. You know what I mean? Shelly rolls out, puts Temptress in the guillotine, but Temptress she bites out, and it was a weird third round. The majority decision goes to Aphrodite. So we'll talk about this real quick, and then we'll go to the after fight stuff that kicked off. But I don't understand, once again, when he just botched a call with the other fight, and then you had both of them trying to position. You had one trying to get away, and you had Shelly trying to lock it in. And they're both fighting it. It wasn't like they're both just laying there fatigued like you see with some big fighters where they just hold the other. No, they're she's trying to position herself and everything else. And as soon as it looked like she was about to clinch it in, he's like, hold up, break it up, back to your feet. I don't understand none of that. Like, he seemed lost.
Yeah, he didn't seem too comfortable in the cage. Even the commentators called him out on it. They're like, they were mentioning that it was an early call for them to get up because, like you said, Shelly was trying to get a mount. They were going into each other, and like it's not like they took a rest hold or anything else like that. They were literally moving in transition, and like he blows another call. So I was just like,
yeah. It stops that fight because, like, say Temptress, and we do know that the decision went to Aphrodite. We do know that she won the fight. But say if the Temptress actually executes on all of her moves, and she takes advantage of what she does, this easily could have went to the Temptress if she effectively went into her next set of what she had to do. That quick pull-off could have changed Shelly Aphrodite's match.
Oh yeah, that call off being so early, that match could have went the whole opposite direction. Temptress could have definitely got her hold in or some type of hold in and easily won by submission, if not stoppage, like any type of stop. But referee chokes and pulls them off and has them stand up against each other, and we have to go to a decision because of it.
Yeah, it was just horrible. Now, after the fight, Temptress goes to shake Shelly's hand, and Shelly spits in her hands. Temptress gets pissed off, tosses Shelly to the floor. Here's where I should have paid attention. I didn't write it down. Shelly's trainer grabs the female trainer and like viciously throws her to the floor. Like, I mean, manhandles this chick. There's some security guy. He pulls out the metal police baton where you go, clink, you know what I mean? Like, they're like this big, and you go like that, and it extends. And he's like, let's get it. You know what I mean? Like, he's ready to bust this dude's wig. You know what I mean? So it went real mayhem-ish because Shelly wanted to spit in her hand. Temptress felt a certain way. But I don't understand why the male trainer would toss the female to the floor the way he did. It wasn't like he kind of like, just back up and push her away. Like, he grabbed her and threw her to the floor. And I was like, oh, shit, didn't see that coming. Like, thank God security guy was there with the baton. But have you ever got hit with one of those batons? Oh, all right.
Son?
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, I can't have my name or anything of me around a police officer with baton, obviously, because I try to keep a clean slate on my record because I want to move up. But hey, back in your day,
I got hit for no reason. Like, I didn't listen. No. This is real shit. I'm not one of those dudes who go to jail and I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm innocent. Yeah. No. I was literally playing ball, right? So I'm playing ball or whatever. And in Queens, a lot of dudes, like, when you hear the sirens, a lot of people don't run. Like, they'll stand up and go toe-to-toe with a cop, right? So I'm playing ball. I don't care if this guy gets killed or whatever. Well, let me not say that. As a matter of fact, just do a bleep on that part because I don't want to get in trouble.
We're just going to let it slide. Ain't no way.
Yeah, like, that had nothing to do with me. If you're going to fight them one-on-one or whatever. So I'm sitting there, and I don't know how close they're getting to me because I'm talking shit to the defender. So I'm like, boom, boom. I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, talking shit. All of a sudden, I get hit, like, right here on my shoulder, but, like, the collarbone, like, boom. And I'm like, ah. And, like, the guy that they were fighting starts to run. Now, the cop is like, yo, you all right? And I'm like, I think you broke my collarbone, B. He was like, you'll be all right. And he walked away.
All right.
Yo, my arm is like this, and I got the left only. Now, the defender's like, oh, would you want to play that right? And I'm like, I was hurting, bro. I thought that shit cracked all my bones right here. Yo, that baton is serious. So I was innocent on the situation with the baton, but that one I was innocent. But
we won't bring up any other times. We'll just say that.
No. Oh, no. There's a lot of them that never make a show.
Yeah. Way down the line, like maybe towards like the ending of our whole ordeal, if we ever end this. But
listen, when I hit a certain age, I might just rain my stuff. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna come get me. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I don't even care.
Chef's gonna be in a walker. I still whoop your ass.
But with all this mayhem, what did you think of? First off, I don't even know why Shelly spit in the Temptress' hand. Like, the Temptress seems like literally the nicest LFC roster woman there.
I don't know. That threw me off. Like I'm lost for words on that one, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I don't know what to say or if I'm just like too tired to figure anything out.
I'm just showing off my Buzz Lightyear thing. My fault. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's got water. It's all right. It's got flavored water.
I don't know. You can see how green that is? That's coconut rum with food coloring to make you think it's water, which I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but yeah, it's water.
Just think it's water, and then you're like, oh, it is water.
Yeah, of course.
But no, yeah, I don't know. It threw me off. Like, I don't know why you would spit in her hand. Like, you guys just had like a great freaking fight. Besides the referee screwing it up for you guys, but other than that, fight.
And
And
you
then,
know what? This isn't the only time, and the time before that he messes up.
exactly. And yeah, and then the after post fight stuff was definitely uncalled for. I don't know. That was definitely something crazy for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it annoyed me that he messed up that fight like that because it makes a difference when you cut it short. But not gonna harp on him yet because there'll be more. Now this one, I'm a fan. I know both of us are fans. Let me say both of us are a fan of both of these ladies. Jolene, the Valkyrie Hex, the reigning European champ versus Bella Inc. in her debut. We obviously are biased to Bella Inc. You know, we definitely appreciate Bella Inc. And I think this is our third podcast we're doing of pay-per-views, right?
Yes.
Now, we tried not to be biased on the second one, even though Bella Inc. could have, but we gave it to somebody else because we tried not to be biased.
Yeah.
Outfit of the night goes to who? And both of us were like, nobody's close. Outfit of the night goes to who?
The goddess Bella Inc.
Now, I did throw those out there to her. I know you want to call her the goddess. I want to call her Queen Bee. She does have both names. Whenever she gets back, if she picks one, she picks one, and we'll go through from there.
With either one, like it don't matter to me. Like there's no way she doesn't win outfit of the night. Like especially with what she had on. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, professional, but that cameraman
dude,
shot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we shucky ducky, quack quack.
You know what's wild? Like in the beginning of this fight, and I didn't write that. In the beginning of the fight, Jolene, the Valkyrie Hex, comes in, and she's looking gorgeous, you know, and she's about to get patted down, and she kind of like sticks it out for the guy to like, you know, do the quick. I want that job. I want to be the guy to check the women for weapons. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't want to sound like a pervert. I think I'll be very good at frisking people. No, I'm just saying. But it's crazy because at one point she runs to the back and they're like, where's Jolene Hex going? And she forgot her belt, you know? So she's like, I had to get my belt. So she comes in there, she's strutting around doing her thing. And I'm like, damn, you know, Jolene Hex outfit is looking serious. Has the best outfit up to that point.
Who did they mention she was coming out like? What fighter did they she was coming out like?
Don't do that. Don't do that. So basically, he's a big. We're both big Conor McGregor fans. He's a bigger Conor McGregor fan than me. I love Conor. He loves Conor. But they did make a Conor McGregor.
She mentioned it when she came to the ring that she was doing she was coming out like Conor McGregor. So I want to throw that out there.
No, facts. She definitely did. But like I said, she came out and I was like, damn, her outfit is way better than everybody else's we've seen up to that point. Jolene Hex, I literally wrote outfit of the night. Her opponent comes out, Bella Inc. And I'm like, delete. Outfit of the night, Bella Inc. Because Bella Inc.'s outfit was that's a serious outfit.
Maybe you should re-edit it. Yeah, because obviously we already have our, you know, graphics already pre-made before we do our shows. I think you should just go ahead and redo the graphic and let everyone see what Bella Inc. had on that night, and they would understand why she was outfit of the night.
You know what? I got a better idea because you said that it made sense. Instead of me putting it on the graphic, we're part of a group on Facebook that made the LFC Dojo Club And if you want to see her outfit, I'm going to go get it off of Images, and I'm going to post it there. So make sure you follow us because that's where we put our shows. That's where we put stuff with the ladies and some of our interviews, and we've reached out to a bunch of others, and we're just waiting for them to get back to us. But that's our fan page for LFC. Definitely make sure you follow their homepage, Lingerie Fighting Championship. On Instagram, it's LFC MMA. On Twitter, it's the same. I think their .com is lingerieFC.com.
LingerieFC.com.
So that's all their official plugs. But obviously cop one of these because they're looking real sexy out there. And I know, listen, I got a lot of comments when I walk into Walmart out here. They're like, yo, that shit is hot. Yeah, it's hot. Sucker, go buy one yourself. You know what I mean? Like, so.
This thing, though. Chef has yet to give me my shirt. He never came over to my house to come get it.
You never came over we're in a quarantine right now.
Chef is holding my shirt hostage. That's what it is.
I'm not. Like, if I had more time, the closet right there, it's in the closet, right? It's hanging. I got it on a hanger and everything, broski.
Oh, man.
It's ready for you. It's ready for you.
I might pull up right now. You never know.
I'm just saying, listen, eventually you got to come, go. It's there. It's literally right there is your shirt on the other side of that door.
Police baton. Figure you out.
No. I got like PTSD with the baton. So if you pull out the baton, I got to pull out an unmentionable. And then, like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, but, so.
Chef, who's not going to be on the podcast next week? I know.
Somebody's going missing. So now let's go right into this fight. Now this fight, if this fight lasted longer, this is fight of the night. No bias, no ha-ha funny. This fight was intense from start to finish. Like, this fight was freaking amazing. Bella Inc. with the flying Bruce Lee kick, which was true. Like, she literally like Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat or something. She kicks Jolie Hex. Jolie Hex goes like flying into the cage. Both women are throwing punches, and they're doing the high knees to each other. I mean, and this is the first 10 seconds of the fight. Like, this was all out. Bella gets a huge takedown, quickly mounts the veteran Hex. Bella's just dropping bombs on her. Here we go again. Ref makes a stop again. What the fuck are you doing? Now, I'm not trying to curse like that, but at this point, I'm starting to get really sick and tired of this ref. Like, why do you keep stopping everything?
Like, he has no clue what he's doing.
None. Like, I don't know who he is. I don't know how he got that position because I feel like by the second botch, I might have walked over to Austin Aries, who he might. Like I said, I don't know him. I don't know if he's a fan of MMA, but I'm pretty sure Austin Aries, being in the wrestling industry as for as many years as he has, if I'd have been like, yo, Aries, would you be able to ref the rest of the night because this guy is a jabroni or you know what I mean, like an ass clown or something, because look what he's doing. I'm pretty sure Austin Aries, and we've seen Austin Aries with the stripes on before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is, but he stops it again. And I don't know. I feel that he caused this fight, but I'm not going to say why until I get to where I got to go. Once again, Bella and Jolene Hex, they lock up, and she's getting the kicks and punches. Now here's where it gets really good for the Valkyrie. Hex pushes Bella to the floor and mounts Bella and lands some serious punches on Bella. Bella escapes the bottom, gets control of the guard, and she gets off a few shots right before the ref breaks it up, which he's starting to frustrate me even more. The crowd starts giving him the business though. Like, they start booing him heavy because he's affecting this fight something terrible. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to stay invested because of this guy. Now, what I'm going to say, the dopest thing that I might have ever seen in LFC, and probably never see something as dope as this again, and I became a super fanboy of, and I might even call myself a fan girl of Jolene the Valkyrie Hex. Hex disagrees with his stoppage, and she tells Bella Inc. to come over, and she literally lays herself on the floor and lets Bella Inc. mount her. And as soon as Bella Inc. mounts her, Bella Inc. just starts dropping bombs on her, like boom, 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 boom. But the whole part is Hex put herself in that position because she knew she had gained that position, and the guy fucked up.
Yeah.
So that, I was like, first off, and let me finish this. Round ends with both ladies punching and kneeing each other. That's how that round ends. This round one was chaos. These women went toe-to-toe, blow for blow. There was no defense. It was, let's just thug it out. Yeah. Now, I give Jolene Hex so much credit because you're in a fight. Now, yes, there is a ref, but I'm never going to allow anyone, which she's super honorable, and this is why I love what she did. I can't let, like, if me and you got into a fight and you had me where you wanted me, and then somebody broke it up, I'm not going to be like, yo, Crooked, it's all right, brother. Come here. Like, let me lay down. You start punching me again, and we'll fight off where we left off. No. Like, good looking homie. I don't want to be on the floor taking punches no more, and now we can stand up again. You know what I mean? Like, but kudos to Hex because I've never seen nothing like that. Like, that was holy shit to me. I was like, wow, I can't believe I seen that.
Man, I can respect that too. That's definitely a champion mentality, you know. Like huge respect to the champion for that. Many people would not let that happen. Like you said, like if you and I are in a fight and I get stood, like you got me and you're being. Once we stand up, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, chef, don't worry about it. Here, I'll lay back down. I'm gonna clock your ass standing up. Like there ain't no. Oh yeah, go ahead, take them out again. Nope. Mm-mm.
No.
Put me back on the ground again.
No, like I said, watching it, I was laying on my couch and I was watching it, and my oldest was with me, and yeah, he's over 18, he's 19 years old, so I understand what's going on. Yeah, got to throw that out there. But he literally walks by. Now he's a big MMA dude, like loves MMA. And he was like, why she throw herself back on the floor for her to mount her? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, damn, like you ain't ever going to see that by anyone else. And I was like, holy shit, you're right. Like kudos to her. It just shows you the belief she has in herself with her fighting style and everything else. Like she obviously knows she's ahead of the game and you know, she's the reigning European champ for a reason. I gave her a lot of respect. But I do think, without a shadow of a doubt, round one, Bella Inc. dominated.
Yes, without a doubt.
So both of us agree on that. I'll go right into second round. Hex with a quick takedown on Bella, and then positions herself. It's hard because I'm trying to be nice, but she positioned herself where literally her ass is in Bella's face, like literally Jolene Hex's ass is right here on Bella Inc.'s face. Like Bella Inc.'s nose is probably rubbing her kitty. You know what I mean? Like it was. I'm trying to do this so proper, but I wrote Bella Inc. taps to the first ever kitty cat chokehold because they're calling it an inverted chokehold. But I did not see an inverted chokehold.
I see an inverted chokehold.
You seen an inverted chokehold?
They called it inverted chokehold, so I'm gonna keep it professional. It's inverted chokehold.
I'm gonna stick with the first ever kitty cat chokehold because I think Kurt Goods tapped her out. I lost Crooked for a second. But listen, both women pulled out the Stone Cold fingers, literally, you know, Bella from the bottom, Jolene to the top. Obviously goes to submission round 2, minute 35 seconds to Jolene the Valkyrie Hex. And I love this match. To me, at this moment, I think this is my favorite match that I've seen from, what do we do, 28, 27, 26? Is that what we did? We did 28, 27, 26, right?
What was it?
We did 28, 27, 26?
Yeah.
All right. To me, I think that this has been the high-octane fighting that I've wanted to see. And I wish this would have went 3 rounds because I think both women, I just loved it. I thought that Jolene Hex showed why she is who she is. I think Bella Inc. With an amazing debut, probably the best debut that we've talked about so far. I'm pretty sure we'll see other ones that are as good or better. But as far as us podcasting and putting it out there, this has definitely been the best so far. And the stand-up on this one was flawless. These ladies went ham. You had the hiccup from the ref that he just keeps screwing up, this ref. You know what I mean? Like, so it is what it is. Your thoughts on Bella Inc., Jolene the Valkyrie Hex?
First round, like you said, it was even if it didn't, like, it hasn't gone the full fight. That first round definitely made the night completely. Trading blows, like no one went technically defense style. Like it was like legit, like an actual fight. Like
it was a brawl.
You wouldn't expect to see a brawl like that between 2 women, but hey, Jolene and Bella definitely give it to you. And that's the cool thing, because you put 2 fighters that have, like, you know, they want to knock your teeth down your throat mentality. So they're trading blows, and then neither one will back off. That's not in the right. That's not in the game plan. So you're going blow for blow, and better hope you don't get knocked out between punches, because no one's backing down. So definitely, in my opinion, match of the night, without a doubt, and Bella Inc. has outfit of the night.
Yeah, and no biasness to none. Like, if this, like, we'll admit our biasness for being fans and stuff like that, but she definitely had the best outfit, and this was the best. This was the best fight. Like, the other ones were good, but this was high octane, and this one got me from watching and writing to having to actually watch it again to write, because I was actually just focused on the fight. So we have the main event, the inaugural booty camp champ match. And it's with Allie Baby Doll Parks. She's a wrestler from Dallas. Cool part is I actually seen Allie Baby Doll Parks in a wrestling match on an independent before. So I know who she was prior to this, so it was pretty cool. Monica Flowerbomb Garcia, wrestler from Mexico. We have seen her work prior. We talked about it on 27. I think we touched on her. And obviously, go to our stuff, look, we do some dope shit. But here we go. Are you ready for the main event?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You're looking real beat right now. So we have Baby Doll Parks leads off with kicks, and she gets a big time side slam on Flowerbomb. Like, it looked real good. Baby Doll gets Flowerbomb in a rear naked choke, and Flowerbomb can't shake it for about 30 seconds. That's a long time to be in a rear naked choke. Like, let me tell you, anything over 3, 4, 5 seconds when you're being in a rear naked choke, it's pretty tough. Somehow Flowerbomb gets back to her feet with Parks on her back. Flowerbomb goes back first to the cage to release Parks. Flowerbomb is exhausted. I don't know why she turned her back to her, but she walks away. Allie Parks runs up, jumps, gets her into an armbar takedown. I thought that was insane. It eventually comes up where Baby Doll Parks kicks Monica Flowerbomb away from her. Flowerbomb, for some reason, turns her back, and the holy shit of holy shits happens here. because Allie Baby Doll Parks pulls out a flying hurricanrana on Flower Bomb, like to take a side. Then she takes a side takedown to put her into her knee bar. And I lost my shit because you seen her wrestling background. You've seen what she does.
Yeah.
And it looks sick. Round ends with Parks holding the side guard and getting a few like heavy knees to Flower Bomb's ribs. Should we just talk about this whole fight and then we'll go into it?
Yeah,
or do you want to do? All right, so
round by round, because I'm gonna spoil it. It does go split decision round 3. I won't say who wins, but yeah, it go all 3 rounds and does go by split decision. Which, honestly, I feel this may have been a 50-50 fight of actually going into a draw. But
okay, I'm glad you said that because round 1, I think Allie Parks flat out dominates her.
Oh yeah,
like I didn't see nothing from Flower Bomb except for her looking completely outmatched in round 1. And I was like, oh, this is going to be over. Round 2, it starts off Flower Bomb with a takedown, lands a few good shots. Eventually, Flower Bomb with some good defense and reverses Parks' running attack to pull out a fireman takeover from her knees. Like, Parks runs up. She literally defends it from her knees, flips her over. Flower Bomb controls the mount, lands more shots to Parks. It ends pretty good. Flower Bomb really using her weight difference to her advantage. Rounds red with Garcia just controlling the guard. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to go with that. I'm going to say my piece on her because I got something against Flower Bomb that I don't understand. Third and final round, both ladies using the cage to land high knees. Parks and Flower Bomb both looking good in the stand-up. Flower Bomb with the side guard landing punches. Parks rolls out, gains control. Flower Bomb gets it looked like a weak slam. It looked like a drop. It did absolutely nothing. So I really wrote like a little slam. Parks rolls out, gains control, and it ends kind of third round. I thought was kind of lame. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Here's my issue, and actually, let me write. Split decision, round 3, Allie Baby Doll Parks. She wins it with a split decision, and the new booty camp champ is Allie Baby Doll Parks, right? Like that's that. I know we kind of touched one. Round two, I could see whoever you want to give it to, that's fine. I had no problem with Parks winning it that round or Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb round 3 definitely has the control and she'll get the points because she had the control for most of the fight. Now here's my thing. Flower Bomb has an amazing body. Her body is serious. She got a really nice ass and she's got a dope body. But she outweighs the girls at times by like 20, 30 pounds.
Yeah.
So when she's on top, you see them struggling. And there are times where she does throw some punches and shit like that. But a lot of the times she's just holding them. Like she's just using her weight to try to gain the points for control. But do damage. Somebody really needs to sit there and be like, listen, let's teach her how to put an arm bar. Let's teach her submissions. You know what I mean? Because if she can utilize her weight the way she does, and then she learns how to put people in submissions holds, she controls the whole fight.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
Like
that, like nothing against her having like a weight size advantage, but like you said, use it. Because even 5-10 pounds difference, that extra weight could definitely, put you into a mounting situation where it's like it's harder for the other person to get out. So I don't know. Like I agree with you. I've seen it. Like she doesn't like to go into control much. She likes to overpower, but not.
And she
like capitalize.
Yeah, like I said, there are times where she'll throw the punches in there. But it's sporadic. You'll have it one round, you won't have it at all another round. Her stand up, you never really see her stand up. Like she tries to grab and take down because I don't know if it's like I said, I think Flower Bomb has all the tools, and I know she's been a champion, but I think she has all the tools to be the most elite champion. You know what I mean? Like she's stronger. You know what I mean? She has really good defense. Her ring awareness is serious. So like if you trained her a little better and gave her just a basic stand up and just enough submission to understand and take control, like the first fight where you had I just forgot. Who was the first fight?
The first fight was Jessica and Jenny.
And both of those ladies were, one was trying to do all the submissions and the other one was doing all the defense.
Yep.
And that shows you the quality of what they had. If you could teach her basics off of that, I don't even know who you got to beat her. You know what I mean? Like Flower Bomb has everything there. And like I said, at no point, because I think she's a beautiful, sexy woman. You know, like her body is serious. So it's not trying to say, oh, she just outweighs them and she just uses her weight. No, the weight is an actual real advantage. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you're in a mount or you're at the point where you're controlling, if she sits over them and just boom, 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 it's game over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To try to get someone off of you at just saying weight, it's tough. Have someone outweigh you like that. So I think, and here goes where I'm going to go against Austin Aries here. Now, and it seems like I'm picking on him, and I'm not picking on Austin Aries. I think Austin Aries gave the win to Baby Doll Parks because she's a wrestler, like a wrestler, a professional wrestler. I've seen her on shows and everything else. I think he stuck to his calling and was like, she's a wrestler, she won.
Yeah, I can see that. Like obviously because he'll understand her fighting style more than pretty much anybody. Because
round one was insane.
Oh, without a doubt. She completely dominated round one. And if you try and go against her and say she didn't, and you say Flower Bomb won, you're just out of your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I can agree, but I disagree at the same time. Like I can see him sticking to his roots, but like who knows? We don't know what he thought at the time. Maybe we need to get him on here for an interview.
You know what? We're gonna have to try. Because I know we've talked about this prior to doing the whole LFC movement, and I was like, nah, I really don't want to talk to him. But I think if the way we do things with interviews and everything else, I think we have more fun than other people. We don't just have a cut dry, what are you doing, this, that. We laugh with you, we joke with you. Like, I think that me and you, we have such a different feel that it wouldn't just be, where did you train? Who's your trainer? Like, we want to know what's in your music play. We want to know what you do for fun. Like we're trying to have the fans get to know you, not just your in-ring. You know what I mean? Like, you guys did Bella Inc. Like I said, I was obviously busy and craziness to move, but you guys, and that was an amazing interview. First off, not to try to I kind of threw you under the bus, but didn't try to throw you under the bus because you've never been the lead to interview anyone. And I was look, I
this one's on you. It's like,
yeah, I was like, you got to do it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
But,
I remember saying like, oh yeah, I want to lead a podcast, or host it, and you're like, oh, well, you're gonna host this one tonight because I'm a little bit busy. I'm like, I didn't mean like on top of the freaking like immediately. I was like, geez.
And she's our first, and at the moment only real LFC. Like we did Ty, who's part of the come-ups or future LFC, a prospect. They go on prospect. We've done that. We did Gemma, but Gemma is a wrestler that we kind of mixed in both. But Bella Inc. was our LFC girl, and you killed it. You guys had an amazing interview. We definitely can't wait for her to have her baby and get ready and back in shape and back into the ring. And I would like to do one of these with her talking LFC on the show.
I might have to do it.
I'm
You got
just saying.
So
I'm just saying. So, but to be honest with you, I thought this was a good fight. I love the Dookie. I call them Dookie chains. I know people call them rope chains. In New York, we call them Dookie chains. Super double thick gold chain, super blinged out booty camp. Like, I want one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you look, I'm always wearing chains and everything else. Like, I always wear the Joker one because I'm gonna put this up here because it's fire. Look at that, the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like black stones. That's how I get down. But I just want to picture rocking the booty camp. I'm a Puerto Rican guy, so I got a nice ass myself, so I fit the whole booty camp thing. But if I gotta plug myself, I gotta plug myself. You know what I mean? Pause. But I'm just saying there's got to be an opportunity where that chain is around, and obviously have security around me because I might take it home. But I definitely want to picture rocking it. You know what I mean? Like what's up? You know what I'm saying? Or drop down or whatever. But it was a dope show. I still think that Bella Inc. out for the night. We both agreed. We do think that Julian Hex and Bella Inc. had the best fight. First ever booty camp champ, Ali Baby Doll Parks. Overall on the night, we've already talked about. I know we were going backwards. What's the next one you want to do? We're going to put it out there.
We're going to put it out there?
We're putting it out there.
How about we leave it for the fans? How about we'll ask the fans, do they want us going backwards in order? So what we would be on 25 next?
25 next.
Or do they want us to, mix it up and go from like 26 all the way to like 4 or to 8 or whatever? If we're doing it, we're definitely gonna have to keep track of how or which ones we've done.
When you put it up, I'm gonna put it into the LFC Dojo Club on Facebook, and I'm gonna ask them, along with letting them know that if we get to 100 subscribers and by end of July, because I think we're in June right now, right?
Yeah.
We're in June or May?
We're in June.
June. So by the end of July,
right.
yeah, we're gonna. Not we. You're gonna have the hottest chip, and if you like Crooked Smile, and he's ready to entertain, because that's what we're here for. We're here to entertain. He's either gonna entertain you because you love him, or if you don't like him, what better way to have him torture himself?
What better way to see me suffer than having the hottest chip? And this is the thing. They tell you you're not technically supposed to swallow it. And it says on the actual label, it says consume at your own risk. So not am I only just gonna eat the chip, I'm actually gonna swallow it and everything. It's gonna be bad all the way around for me, no matter what.
All right. So while we're doing it, let me know, because I'm gonna have. Oh, dude, I don't know the number of 911. I can't call them.
Oh yeah, you can't call 911. You have to call like a special
No, I can't make that call. I've never made that call in my life. I can't do it now. I can't be like, yo, my man needs you. I've never made that. It's like against my law. I can't make that call. I can't call those 3 numbers.
Call the non-emergency hotline number. Emergency, but I can't dial the other 3 numbers. Yeah, figure it out.
But no, listen, we do this for you guys. We love the partnership we have with LFC. Super proud of it. I know eventually we want to get Larkin on here and talk how he got into the LFC podcast, and maybe we'll even do a whole show with him. Just to mingle. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we do. Larkin is the big homie. Like I said, we've reached out to the president, and she has responded. We're just waiting for times and dates because they do have lives and everything else, and they're still doing their shoots. We actually just put some pictures up with Jolene the Valkyrie Hex on the page, so she's looking. A hot damn. And listen, it's a lot of fun. We love joking with you guys and messing with you guys and posting things, and we really want it to be interactive. We want you guys maybe even put up a local independent wrestler or something that we might say, hey, look at this person, they want to get in. Obviously all females, but that's it for the show. I think we killed it. We had a good time doing it. I had my water on the side, feeling right. We have another project we got to do in less than an hour and 51 minutes. But on that, you got anything to say? Man, plug yourself, man.
All right. If you want to follow me on Instagram at crookedsmile_HT6. You can find me on Instagram, and you let me know. Like, let me know what you want. Like, do you want to see me? You know, give me that shout out. Be like, oh, I want to see you suffer, or oh no, I'm gonna be disappointed to see you suffering. Like, let me know. Like, I want to interact with you guys. Like Chef said, that's what I'm here for. Like, I want to interact with the fans of the show and everything else like that. And, a way I can technically interact with you guys is when we hit the 100 subs by the end of next month. Pretty much do the stupidest thing possible and, eat the world's hottest chip.
On that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the only plug I'm going to give. I don't ever do it for myself because this is my homie and I'm, he's the wrestler and everything else. I'm just the dad that just does what dads do, just look better than all the other dads.
You said pro wrestler. I'm a pro wrestler. I'm not a sports entertainer. I hate.
Well, that's what I said. I called you a pro wrestler.
And that's why I said I appreciate that you said I'm a pro wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
He's a sports entertainer. No, I don't play around. I am legit a pro wrestler. I don't like to call myself a sports entertainer.
You know what? And I'm gonna leave off on this one. You've sent me shots of your back from taking kendo sticks, chair shots. You've been waterboarded. Recently, you got thrown off of something onto a table. If you post the pictures of your ass whoopings, like your backs and everything else, on the Instagram, let them know there's a big difference between pro wrestling and entertainer. You know what I mean? Like, my man Curtis Smile is a cool dude. You know what I mean? I've been messing with him for a few years, and he lives and breathes this shit. So that's why it's easy for me to fall back because he's way younger than me, and he has a passion and a drive for doing what he does.
My body's starting to feel it.
But you know what I'm saying? It's all about, we do this, and when we say we, it's really we. It's never I do this for me or only for him. We do this as a collective, and we have a lot of fun, and we're pushing this and everything else, and we're trying to invite you into our crazy little family. You know what I mean? So, and we are crazy. So on that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see his finger slide over, shut that off, and we're out of here. Deuces.
Technically won't see my finger, but it's all right.